Hey guys, so today we're just gonna talk a little bit about relationships. I had just gone through a breakup and a relationship that lasted about 4 months, and to be honest, I kind of felt like shit. Alright, my ex-girlfriend, let's just name her Madison, broke up with me and left for my friend, let's name him Richard. I'd always had this like weird feeling about Richard and Madison that I just couldn't like figure it out, and it was kind of like a weird impending doom type of feeling. So when I asked her about it, she always dismissed it off as like if they're acquaintances and like near the end of our relationship, just friends. Um, I'd always tried to save and salvage what was left from our relationship, but she didn't want to change with me and gave up. The worst part is that she left me for Richard. Seeing and when I saw them like be together, seeing them be so happy together really killed me. It made me like depressed. And she always like gives him that look in her eyes because when she gave them to me, but now it's like for him. So it was weird. And the sad part was like she promised and told me all this stuff that wasn't going to happen, and like she told me that like she wasn't into a relationship or like wasn't even considered dating until after high school, but literally the next week, and I just see her like laughing and touching and smiling with Richard. And the reason why we broke up is because Richard blocked me all of a sudden on like Instagram, and when I asked her to unfollow him because he blocked me, she got really like defensive and like didn't want to unfollow him because like something was like because she always said like I was like dictating her and her like, relationship and stuff with like her friends, and I was always controlling. Even like it was really like a dumb argument that we had, and I just I don't know. I felt like that wasn't like a lot to ask for because like it was disrespectful to me, but like he still followed her on Instagram while he blocked me, and his reasoning was like that he felt like he was third wheeling in our like a classroom because we had a group in culinary, and I invited him to our group, and it was always so like it was weird. And he told her friend Sophia, and she told my ex-girlfriend now that he felt like third wheeling and all that stuff. And I'm just really confused about that because how are you gonna say you're gonna feel like you're third wheeling, but you are? This is not a relationship, and also, why do you like follow my girlfriend still while you blocked me? Like I didn't really understand that, and I was just really like kind of upset that she just didn't want to unfollow him because he blocked me, and his reasoning didn't make sense. Yeah. So, but another story about Madison and Richard is that like during our winter formal time, she didn't dance with me a lot or want to take pictures with me because you know how you guys like take pictures of like high school dances, and like some you get like those like each pictures and stuff. Yeah, she didn't want to do that with me, and I got upset about that. Even though I tried to say like, "Hey, can we dance?" and like she said she didn't like want to dance with me, like and all that because she was like she just wanted to hang out in the cafeteria with me. But when we did dance, it was only for like half a song, and she danced with her friends. It was just really like it was during the slow songs too, so it just really made me sad that she didn't dance with me during those slow songs. And I left crying. I was really sad and mad about it, and she told me that like Richard, like he wasn't having a good time, and they danced in a group, and I was like, it's still like I even told her like, dude, you're still like dancing with him, even though they weren't, dancing like that. We got into that big argument too, like not that big argument, but like it's really like sad thing because she always made this excuse saying how she didn't realize that I was there, but when I left, she realized that I was gone. then when they danced, I got just really upset about that because she didn't want to dance with me but danced with Richard, and that really made me mad. And it was stupid because I asked her multiple times, but she didn't want to. Then another time is when we broke up. She even said that like she wasn't even upset that about it. Like she was at school, but when she got home, she wasn't even like that sad. And the weirdest part was that her best friend was more sad that we broke up, and not she, and she wasn't upset about it. Like what she told me, I just call her Abby, right? So Abby cried, like not even cried. She just sobbed 3 times throughout the entire day about how me and Madison broke up. I was just really surprised about that because Madison, she wasn't even that like that upset that we broke up, and I was really like distraught about that. And when like Abby was like saying that she sobbed and cried and stuff, she like checked up on me after school a lot, like at the end of the day. And this was surprising because I didn't really talk to her that much. Like I only talked to her like in our English class, and that was like last year. And I only talked to her a few times when me and Madison were in our relationship. And I'm just really good friends with her boyfriend. Yeah, it was just it's crazy to me that Abby cared more about our relationship than she did. So I was, yeah, and and not even like a week or two later, she saw like Happy giving that like all relieved and like not even grieving because we broke up, and I just see her like so like she's laughing, smiling, like getting more physical with Richard, and just really kind of hurt. It really hurt me. I was really, how can I say it, like really surprised in like the worst, in like a bad, like the worst way possible. Like she said all of this, how she wouldn't get into another relationship or she didn't even like him, but not even a week or two after we broke up, she immediately starts to talk to him. Now I think they're dating now, which is the craziest part. And that really made me mad because she didn't want to like take time to heal properly, reflect, and lie to my face about everything and like in our relationship. Like she took 2 weeks, then boom, another relationship. Like I felt like there's just not enough time, and like this isn't a job, bro. You don't put in your 2 weeks and then go find another job. It's just really stupid. But anyways, just remember to take some time to yourself to reflect, grieve, and work on yourself rather than just go into like another relationship immediately after you break up with somebody. Like I would say the minimum to take off before you get to another relationship is like a month and a half at the very least. Like you really need to work on that whole month and a half to like let go, because it's hard to let go of your feelings because it isn't easy. But work on yourself and remember to not jump to another relationship immediately. Thank you for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys later.